What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sean. We're back with another Marvel Rivals video. This time we're going to be talking about Groot. All right, he's becoming one of my favorite vanguards in the game. I think he's a little bit of both. He's an offensive beast. He's a defensive juggernaut, and he's so versatile. There's so many different ways to play with him. And so today I'm going to go over his kit and talk about why I like Groot. And then I'm going to let some gameplay roll out that I was able to pick up with Groot, some MVP gameplay. I'll let you guys check that out. Hopefully inspire you to pick up Groot if you haven't started playing them, and maybe just show you some different ways that you can use them if you haven't been using them this way already. So let's go ahead and jump into the meat of this video. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hop over to the Marvel website. All right, but before we get into any kits, breakdowns, gameplay, go ahead and like this video if God is good, if you're happy to be alive, if you're grateful to wake up this morning. All right, time is of the essence. We're not given tomorrow. Nothing is promised. So if you're grateful for today, if you agree with me on that, God is good, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more Marvel content, more gaming content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and be a part of the community. Much appreciated. But let's take a look at Groot. All right, he's an absolute juggernaut. And so we're going to take a look at the website, look at his abilities so you guys can see all of the numbers and breakdown, and then we'll kind of transition into the gameplay. So his normal attack is Vine Strike. All right, so this has a 20-meter maximum distance, 120 meter per second projectile speed. All right, it does 70 damage. So you get 8 of these, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. You get 8 Vine Strikes, amazing range, amazing damage. When we get into his ult, you've got Strangling Prison, fire a massive vine cluster that pulls nearby enemies to its center and imprisons them. All right, so this has a projectile speed of 60 meters a second, has an 8-meter spherical radius. All right, and so the way that the damage works on this is the projectile deals 10 damage while the spell field deals 70 damage. While imprisoning enemies, it deals 20 damage every 0.5 seconds. So this is a really good ult. You can pull folks in. It's doing damage as they're getting pulled in, and then you can combo the heck out of them. You can coordinate with your team to combo the heck out of them, and they can't move. Now, enemies can still move, can do their moves while being entangled, but they can't move for the duration of this move. And so you really just get a good couple seconds to just wail on the enemy. And you'll see in the gameplay, I was actually able to pick up a lot of kills and picks by timing my move. All right, so it imprisons enemies for about 3.5 seconds. So that is a good amount of time to coordinate some attacks or just get some really good DPS on a tank. All right. Another ability he has is Thorn Lash Wall, maximum distance of 15 meters. It has 250 health. All right, you get 2 charges, with each charge taking 6 seconds to recharge. And the Thorn Wall does 60 damage every 0.5 seconds. So when you start pairing your Vine Strike and your walls together, all right, Groot can do some crazy damage. All right, now he's got another wall here, the Ironwood Wall. Has 700 health, 10-meter maximum distance, 8-second cooldown, and the Ironwood Wall heals 40 bonus health per second and has up to 250 bonus health. All right, so you can really start, you can get in your Fortnite bag, if you will, with Groot when you start building and trapping your enemies. And so we'll talk about it when I get to the practice arena. Kind of talk about the way that I play with Groot, and I'm open to other suggestions. I'm open in the comments below, positive comments only. How do you guys play with Groot? Am I playing with Groot incorrectly? We'll go over that a little bit later in the video. Another move that he has is Spore Bomb. So throw an explosive spore that splits into multiple small explosive spores. All right, so this has a 60 meter per second projectile speed. All right, and the range on this is the Spore Bomb generates a spell field with a 5-meter spherical radius, while small explosive spores create a spell field with 1.5 spherical radius. So basically, in regular terms, you throw this big ball, it hits, and it creates these little balls that have their own radius, okay, and they do their own separate damage. So we'll take a look here. So the bomb itself, when you throws it, does 55 damage, and the little spores do 10. So if you hit the target dead on, you're going to get 55. Anything that gets hit by a spore is 10. You've got a cooldown of 6 seconds. All right, and you're going to get 6 explosive spores. You get up to 60 extra damage in that spore cluster there, okay? Then we've got his passive, Flora Colossus. All right, persistent spell field that surrounds a caster. it's a tough word here, a cylindrical spell field with 20-meter radius and a height of 40 meters. All right, so when Groot's walls are activated and he's within 20 meters of these walls, he's going to get those bonuses. All right, so the Thorn Wall gives you some extra damage, gives you some health and healing. The Ironwood Wall is going to give you like shields, that blue. Okay. And then he also has a melee. If you play on controller, this is the right stick clicked in. If you're on PC, this is V. It could be totally different if you map your keys, so don't kill me here on this one. All right, but he has a combo that he can perform with his arms, and the third strike will slightly launch an enemy up into the air. All right, so you see here, range, first 2 strikes can reach 3 meters, while the third strike can reach 4 meters. All right, and then we're not going to go into crazy detail here, but he does have a friendly shoulder team up. He can team up with Jeff the Land Shark and Rocket Raccoon. All right, and he receives a damage reduction. So pretty cool. You get some of the best healers in the game, in my opinion, some of the most versatile healers pair with Groot. And so we won't talk about that extensively in this video. We're going to really just focus on Groot, his kit, how I play with them, and let the gameplay roll out. But that is a pretty cool ability, and you may see that in the clip. I can't remember in the clip if I team up with a Jeff or a Rocket Raccoon. But let's switch over to the game. Right now, if you're familiar with Groot already, if you understand his moves and you really just want to see the gameplay, I'll have timestamps and all that good stuff in the video. So if you want to go ahead and skip over and go straight to the gameplay, no hard feelings, definitely check that out. But if you want to stick around and see kind of how I play with Groot, my explanation on kind of why I like him, we're going to look at these moves in real time here, and we're just going to have a little discussion. If you want to see that, go ahead and stick around for this training session, okay? But we're gonna go ahead and pop in with Groot. I play with controller, so we're gonna head on over here to these enemies. All right, so do a quick overview. We'll flash it up there so you guys can see it this way as well. All right, so we're going to work on the Vine Strike. So this is his normal attack. As you can see, it's got quite a bit of range here, 20-meter range, pretty strong. And you can really start pairing some combos together with Groot. So that's that. Vine Strike, you can reload that. All right, we'll go ahead now and just go ahead and take a look at his combo. So we're going to click the sticks in here. We got 1, 2, 3 with the launch, 1, 2, 3 with the launch. And when you start pairing that in with his Vine Strike, you can do some pretty good damage. Now, if you're a math person, you can take what I talked about on the other page and do the math on how much damage you can do. But that is a lot when you start comboing that together. All right, now we'll take a look at his 2 walls. All right, so here is the Thorn Wall, and they do damage when they're near enemies. All right, so when they're activated, you can see there, they swipe out, and they also do additional damage. And so one of the ways that I like to play with Groot is I like to play as a disruptor. So if we're playing domination or they're moving the convoy, I just like to put these walls out as much as I can, stop the enemy team from moving forward. Maybe they've got an aggressive Punisher, an aggressive Thor. I like just using them as roadblocks. And that's originally how I was started to play with Groot was, okay, he's just a disruptor tank. This is really annoying to have to shoot these down or hop over these. And it was pretty effective in the beginning, but I was blocking a lot of damage, but I wasn't getting a lot of kills. It wasn't until I really kind of slowed down and read Groot's move list and realized that these Thorn Walls do damage as well. And so now I can isolate tanks, I can isolate really aggressive duelists, and because Groot has so much health, you can get a couple of these walls off and get enemies trapped in here and do some really good damage. He's an amazing character on the domination. And then I learned with this wall, this is really good if you want to block a lot of hits. You can box yourself in with Groot on domination. You can probably block some good specials with this. I think, again, this only is going to take a certain amount of damage before it breaks. And so you can shield yourself from most attacks. And so that's kind of how I was using the Iron Wall in the beginning, was just, it's just the big defensive wall that you use. And that's pretty much your primary one. But realizing his passive and how it works, I literally now just place this defensive wall sometimes near me within 20 meters of action. And if my team is doing damage, if I'm doing damage, I'm getting that health boost and Groot becomes an absolute beast. And so not only does this thing block, but you want to make sure you get the ability to get your extra health out of it. And so again, I started playing with Groot as a disruptor, really just throwing this out, and now I'm on the front lines really looking for fights because I'm using my walls to either get behind an enemy when I attack, cut them off, maybe create like a quick box if I can. And a lot of times guys are jumping and trying to get out of the way, and they land right into Groot's walls, and you hit them with the vine strike, you hit them with the combo, and then maybe you get them pinned against the wall and you hit them with your kind of your projectile spore bomb there, and you can really start doing some damage when you pair that with his special. All right, we'll put a wall right here. You throw your special at the wall, brings them in. You're doing crazy damage when your walls start helping you out on that. And so it wasn't until I really started breaking down these moves and taking a look at them more in depth that I was like, wow, Groot is more than just taking damage. This guy is a little bit of setup involved, but Groot is a really strong character and can become very offensive, especially if you've got some support on your team that can heal you. Not only can you get your own kind of heals, if you want to call them that, some shield from your wall, but you've really got some great moves that have great range. You can reach up and get Iron Man and Storm in the air. All right, and so to me, I think Groot is another combo Vanguard. I think a lot of the Vanguards that you're going to see in Marvel Rivals have combo-like abilities if you really start tapping into their rotation of moves, how they work, and their synergies. And again, I played with Groot, I think, wrong in the beginning. It was all just spamming walls, stopping the enemy from coming through. How many times can I get these walls up? Can I slow the enemy down? But now the walls are just amazing when it comes to doing damage, stopping tanks. Right, so I still primarily play as a disruptor Groot. I like putting these out. They're annoying being on the other end of these when you're playing against a Groot. I hate having to try to get over these walls, but disruptor is probably the first way that I play. And then the next way that I play is I try to isolate maybe the most aggressive player or one of the players that can do the most damage. Again, maybe it's a dangerous Thor, maybe there's a Venom swinging around, maybe they've got a Hawkeye, maybe they've got a Psylocke or Iron Fist out there, someone that's aggressive. I know that Groot can take a lot of damage with his health, that I then just go into the fight, try to engage, try to get some walls up, and then try to get some great damage. And a lot of times I lead with the Spore Bomb. It does a great amount of damage. If you've got a wall nearby, you're getting that extra wall damage. And then again, pairing your special, throwing it against a wall so that you're getting that full DPS that you can get with Groot. It's really, really, really good. All right, so I'm going to show you on a bigger enemy here. We put all those kind of combos together. The wall, the special, the Spore Bomb, the normal attack. All right, so we're going to get him walled in right here. Going to go ahead and throw my special. Didn't get all the way sucked in, but the walls were still helping, and big time damage there, okay? Big time damage. We'll go down here and get my special again. We'll try to wall off one of these guys. Let's see, he just goes right through it, but he gets pulled in, and these walls have some tremendous range, and so you can still get some good damage in there. All right, and so that's the way that I play with Groot. Disruptor first, and then I support my team by kind of targeting the most aggressive player, trying to box them in, and coordinating with my team if I'm playing with buddies to really just use my special. At the same time, everybody's ready to wail on the enemies. You can really take out a good amount of players, 2, 3, even 4 at one time if you cycle through Groot's combos and pair it with your teammates. All right, so that's Groot's Kit. All right, we've done enough explaining. I'm going to let you guys rock out to the rest of the gameplay here. So let's go and leave the game. All right, so let me know in the comment section below, how do you guys use Groot? We're going to transition into the gameplay. So like always, go ahead and rate my gameplay. Let me know how I do. Positive comments only if you can. I love this game. I love the Marvel Rivals community. I love Marvel, so I'm trying to get better at this game, trying to connect and meet new folks in the community. So let me know if there's any tips and tricks, if I can improve my gameplay. All of the feedback is much appreciated, but I appreciate you guys sticking to this part of the video. Again, like this video if you are a Marvel fan, Marvel Rivals, you want to see more of this content, and subscribe if you want to be a part of the community. Very, very, very much appreciated. But without further ado, let's let this gameplay roll out. Like always, catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Four, three, two, one. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Intruders detected.
Y'all a bunch of deadweights. I can do this myself.
Maximum pulse!
The raccoon has the heart of a panther.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
You're welcome.
I feel vulnerable.
That fucking hurt.
It's fighter time! We are undefeatable! The mission area is yours.
Don't grow you from a twig. Again. What kind of person makes nests of explosive spiders?
I am Groot!
Maximum pulse!
Berserker!
Us against the world!
Grace us with victory!
I'll patch you up. Don't mind me. I'm just dying. Hey, Dee, enjoy the air.
Mission area. Keep going. Double kill! That's three! Wow, 4 in a row! Control lost! 5! That's amazing!
It's me.
The area's under control.
I am Groot! Got eyes on some folks. Can't feel myself getting
Not yet.
Self-guided spider bombs?
I'll patch you up.
It feels like the spirit of the city just... Double kill!
I am Groot!
I'm just dying.
Us against the world!
Grace us with victory! I am Groot! I am Groot!
Those are bad guys.
The area's almost yours! You're doing better than they are! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner!
Maximum pulse!
I am Groot.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I am Groot.
What, humans? They don't understand anything because they never listen.
I am Groot.
Y'all a bunch of deadweights. I can do this myself.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
The truth is, I can do some amazing stuff. I should enjoy this more.
Armor patch here. Pay up. You're welcome.
Sure, those are bad guys.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web!
I'll patch you up.
New entry in the war journal.
They captured the mission area! Yes! One down!
I am Groot.
Everybody needs a foam of life!
I'm doing this my way.
We are undefeatable!
You're welcome. More bad guys. Just what we need.
I am glory.
Cool idea. Stop them.
It's fighter time!
I am Groot.
Don't mind me.
Watch out!
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway. Seize!
Grace us with victory.
Counting on you, friends.
I am Groot.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys. We lost our shield.
I am Groot. I am
Maximum pulse!
Please, we're hurt.
Groot.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Control lost.
Strange little spiders.
You get a web! You get a web! You get a web!
God,
We are on our
all
tails.
grown up.
We are in the front. Prepare yourselves. I am Groot.
They've almost got it. Us against the world. Or a dagger.